toss to the outside. Steamrolls his way ahead. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
Ooh.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game.
Turning it on. They're getting down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers, and it's hard for a quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
Oh, my gosh.
How
does he throw that?
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Caught over the middle.
How was it behind you?
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Johnson wants to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air.
Oh, my God.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Wants to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run deep down the right side.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
I literally got it, but I just didn't hold it. Oh, my God.
After the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got thrilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let it go.
Go, get out of here, boy.
His hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody
rest of the
on
offense.
defense.
This is about to be a defensive game. I can tell.
He gets up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll run it from the gun. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down.
I picked some sandwiches with some hot dogs too, because I put egg in the ham and cheese like yesterday.
Oh, better look out! They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
Wait, so you say
quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Johnson looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marked it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear.
you can't.
From a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or just
barely lifting chin. You're lifting weak
I
ass
can't give him
shit.
these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice catch and catch.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Say that. Because you can do all that.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up the first without scoring.
GG's from there on.
Tight end now in motion. They'll try the outside to the left. Hard running there. They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense was ready, and they knock him down for a loss.
And man, you gotta like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not gonna always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football, and this defense still gets a tackle for a loss.
On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man on the right. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
That's why, as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on third down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Probably the only people upset about going for it on fourth down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Now when you've got a running back like that, he just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on fourth down.
trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Precision blocking up front.
My
Created
legs
the open
hurt.
lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Yeah.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
There is no football.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pass the first
Said Josh Allen and who?
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's gonna be
Don't need to show urgency to get another
like,
play off.
bro, you don't understand. The Texans are second in pass, third in rush.
South Carolina
like,
holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick
third
moment to
in
catch up on the stats.
points.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. Looking on the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And this big orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense, man, when they got their trigger man, and they've had some great ones, Peyton Manning, T. Martin, Hendon Hooker had an unbelievable run. They find that guy, man, their offenses have been so hard to stop.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
And the Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Catch in the middle. It's Jefferson. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
This guy's gotten off to a good start, guys,
could
with that last completion. He's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Might be calling a hot route. From the gun, running back gets to give. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
Out of here,
looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Davis. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
The Volunteers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Damn.
The Vols started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll go to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2.
Oh, my.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Charlotte. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Johnson wants to throw it. He wants to take the top off. Brings it in down the left side. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. With that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Jacob. He's down to the 37-yard line.
I don't know why you have a PT at all.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there. QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy, but tight coverage,
really don't
really nice throw.
You just need to write down your plan and stick to it. That's all.
They'll go with a direct snap. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Great protection there. Plenty of time to sit in the pocket and let his receiver work across the formation.
And he did a great job working across the formation, finding a hole.
Touchdown, South Carolina! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He'll pull it on the read. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Part of the backfield, it's Jefferson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set, going over the top. Got it in stride at the 15. He's brought down, but this freshman is not afraid to take a shot. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. Quick release on the RPO. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense.
Oh my God!
Momentum is such a real thing in college football. And scoring that touchdown here in this 2-minute situation at the end of the half is massive for them. It's going to help their confidence going in at halftime. If they're able to get this extra point and tie this thing up, watch out for them in the second.
Fat niggas are scared to go to the pool. Yo, that's crazy. That's a crazy line.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll go to the toss. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They make the stop, but not before the chains move, and the Wildcat formation pays off. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. He'll pull it down. Smashes ahead. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And Everyone needs to have their packages. When they go 5 wide and they spread you wide, what's your answers? And I like the defense right here, bringing pressure, getting to the quarterback, and hitting him as he throws the football.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He throws one to the left.
Oh my God!
The ball was there and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen.
Come on, Nicholas.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Grove. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit.
Oh.
From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
So here
is the Tennessee offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jackson.
I was literally running. Bro. Gosh, how was that not a pitch?
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the run, it's Lewis.
Yes.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
To the air on first down. Got the quick pass.
Oh, my gosh. How am I missing that?
Inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
wearing my shit. Oh,
it's so nice as a
lock the
quarterback.
fuck
You
in.
got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
The short hands, it's Lewis. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and still on his feet. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. The screen, he can go. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
From the gun, the running back has it.
That's me.
The defender. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Looking to throw on first down.
Easy. What up, Blur? What up, Blur? Oh, one-handed Blur. Who's that? What's he? He's getting that field. He's getting that field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal.
Oh my God!
And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. If this were a wider field, like maybe in Canada or something, that might have been a turnover.
And they could have turned it into a rouge, eh? I mean, this was a great chance by the defense here. I just love the fact that they are flying around and trying to dislodge the football from these ball carriers.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
So what?
The offense changing the play.
Oh, it's close. It's close.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This defense making
You said there should be some in the house?
No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Hold on. Be right back, chat. Hold on. Give me a second.
Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Lewis. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss.
Oh my gosh!
Pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Looking deep. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Get off me! Get off me! Get off me!
Touchdown, South Carolina. The defense putting points on the board.
Real headhunter shit.
That could
Real
not have gone
headhunter ball
any
hawker.
worse. You're thinking
Real
fourth down,
headhunter
go
ball
for it.
hawker.
Well, even if you don't get it, you turn
Real
the ball back to their
headhunter.
offense. Not that. You
said
throw
what?
a pick, and they turn it back all the way
No,
for a
I
touchdown
didn't.
and get points. That is a disaster
Yes, I
for
looked
this
in
offense.
all the
They'll try to
coverage.
add another to their lead.
You should beat me. You should beat me. You should beat
And
me.
the extra point splits the upright. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Akron. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about
What
that?
was
I know
that?
Kevin and
What
those
was
guys will
this?
be keeping an eye on it for us.
Is that the cover next to the microwave?
You need
Next to the
pause
microwave?
it. You see we need that to pause it.
Yeah.
And transfer over.
The give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
This freshman quarterback is
because I was going to do basketball.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball.
I only got touched by 2 legs yesterday on basketball.
Really nothing you can do.
Watch basketball, bro. Oh my gosh.
Wants to throw on first down.
I don't even think Uzi bets anymore.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
What? Holding? So back his ass.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play. It looks as if we are ready to go here in the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Quarterback making checks. Here's the snap, itching to fire down the field.
I knew that shit was coming.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass.
Oh,
and it's incomplete,
probably
but there's a flag in the backfield. I was holding on him.
Yeah, back his ass.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun to give, looking for room. Got enough for the first. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
And the Volunteers are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle and Staley.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Oh, come on.
And the Vols with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Oh, because he got hurt.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Volunteers have it in scoring position on first and goal. Looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. Touchdown ball! And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house. see if they can score the deuce. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just great.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Just like that, we keep on undefeated. We got it. We are undefeated. He's running it in. Why you running it in?
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the punishment has been extended. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Quarterback may change this route. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Puts it in. It's Davis. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Ooh.
Oh, kinds of room to throw that one in there. There we go.
That's
Touchdown, Tennessee. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that...
Oh, they try to trick him. The holder wants to pass. And they get to him, and down goes the quarterback, and you just cannot afford that in this spot. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Oh.
He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh, come on.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Gets the back moving. Using his feet. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Second down coming up. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Fighting off the defender.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Smashes
Oh my God. Oh my God. Amazing. He's so amazing. Bro, Jaden Ball is amazing. Jaden Ball is fucking amazing. Oh.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yulman Stadium. They are up by just one over Charlotte. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, if you could give a helmet sticker to this defensive coaching staff, they would get one because of the plan they've had for this guy at wide receiver. He is one of the best in the entire country with his speed and his athleticism. But they have had a plan for him, whether it's man coverage, zone, they've been able to double him, they've been able to change up the looks, and they have not been able to get him involved in the game, and that's why they're going to win this one.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
Yeah.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Looking for more room. They finally came down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill. And I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going. And as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
Gets it past the marker. There he goes. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll start this drive with a pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Can't connect on his first throw.
At this point in the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Jefferson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. I don't blame them. They're going to keep working this guy out of the slot until somebody finds a way to stop him.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you, man? You find a matchup that's working, and you got a guy with this kind of athletic ability in the slot. Dude, keep finding him, keep using different routes. So far, the defense...
Oh, my God, why did you... What?
It's a nice adjustment by the defense.
No,
that's with a big lead in the game. You're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Caught in the backfield, it's Staley. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Vols want to pick up the tempo.
Give me that. Oh, my
God.
God.
It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Hey, watch the wheel.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
Let's go out of bounds. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. 114, 15 attempts off 3 tutties. God damn. God damn. Oh. Oh. No. No. I missed out on the 5-star. Man. I need a 5-star. That hurts. That just means my photo's gonna be even nastier. That's all that means. Oh wait, I can't show y'all this. You know what I'm saying?